Okay, so we continue with our, I'll call it review, or um, what would be the right word I'm looking for? Not path to the final, but preparation, I suppose you could say. So, when you look at these four animals, what phylum are we referring to? Anybody else? The birds? Aves? Okay, that's going to be our phylum. Okay, so we got that from up here, aves. But does this have anything in common with these other four? Do aves have anything in common with mammals, amphibians, reptiles, and fish? Yes, yes they do. They're all what? They're all vertebrates, yes. Okay, they all have that in common. They're in the phylum Chordata or Vertebrata. Okay, so then that means we would not be putting chordates here, but rather what class of animals are we talking about? Birds, which are class what? Well, it's not this. It's not that. So all of these are class aves. So then there's got to be a reason, and there is, on why these four types of birds are found in different, per se, orders. And it's because of the characteristics that they have that they would belong in different orders. Okay. So with that, when we think of a house sparrow or tree sparrow or anything to that effect, in a similar nature, what was the largest phylum in the entire animal kingdom? Not the vertebrates. It was the one from last semester. There is a lot and lot and lot of insects, but that's a class. That falls under which phylum? Insects are in the same phylum as horseshoe crabs, uh, which you could say crustaceans, centipedes, millipedes, scorpions, ticks, mites, spiders. Those are all in the same phylum. And it's the largest phylum because they are all arthropods. Okay? So for the same type of reasoning that we're talking about, all of these different orders, okay, wouldn't be necessarily the largest class, but this is certainly the largest order. Okay, now we're talking about that of class aves. The order they belong in, the characteristic is sparrows are the largest order of all birds. It's how they chirp, syrinxing. It's how they do their singing is what we mean by that. And then their order is this. Passiformes. That is the order for all sparrows, whether it's a tree sparrow, house sparrow, any one of them. Not finches, because those are in a different order. Okay. In the video that we had seen yesterday, is there anything like this in the movie? Yes, although there was no speaking lines. They showed them in the town square, and they're actually couldn't pay their taxes. So then, as the plot is, or the movie is unfolding, couldn't pay your taxes, you're arrested and put in the town square. But in this case, okay, is there anything that's significant in your mind about owls that we would have talked about? I would expect you can remember one characteristic. Okay, so and that's fine. That's what I would expect. They are nocturnal. So when we say that they are nocturnal, what does that mean to you? Yeah, so they come out hunting at night. That is correct. Okay, when the comment that you made, you were close. It's not the eyes. Look at Jerry back there. Yeah, it's the ears. The ears are offset. Okay, I'm presuming that's what you had meant, like this, or okay. So why is that important to have these offset ears? One is actually has a deeper parabolic shape than the other, and one is actually higher than the other. Why might that be? And it's tied into their nocturnal hunting. Sorry, what was that? Right, so they can actually locate prey in the dark because of this concept, okay? Because if it reaches one ear before the other, it will tell it whether it's to the left of it or the right. And since one's higher than the other, if it reaches one ear before the other, it says, okay, this item is above me or below me. Okay? Is there anything else? How is it that owls consume their prey? Yeah, swallow it whole. So, just keep it short. We'll just say swallow. I'm going to do something on purpose here too. Yeah, see, we're going to do something on purpose. I suppose we better put that on there. Whoa! Whoa! It swallows them whole. Whoa! Yeah. Okay? One of the things that we're not, what's this? One characteristic that you're going to see with a lot of these animals is it's not so much that we refer to it as a suffix, but I'm presuming that when you see this, okay, you know you're looking at some sort of order of birds. Okay. I think that was right. Yes, that's right. So when you look at the beak of an animal, whether it's or not an animal, a beak of a bird, why is that significant when you look at the beak? It might give you a clue as to what it might consume, right? Because yes, you do have carnivores, okay? usually rodents, okay? Would these, if these swallow rodents whole, what type of diet would that be? Carnivorous. What would you guess that sparrows perhaps eat? Maybe, but I believe they're more so seed eaters. So that meaning then that they would possibly be more so seed eaters, or I suppose you could say herbivores. Okay, but the legs of these animals are actually short. Okay, so they've got short legs. We're trying to pick out characteristics that would stick out in your mind that say, okay, I know that this characteristic goes with this animal then. Okay, and then also okay, and I think it's passiformes. No. Okay. Okay. Now, when we look at hawks, okay, what might differentiate them between the owls? You might think, but yeah, they're red in color, but that wouldn't necessarily differentiate them from owls. Has to do with food gathering. They can be, but when are they doing the scavenging? Okay, so, and if these animals were scavenging, when does this take place? So nocturnal means night. Do we know what it means for daytime hunters? Starts with a D. Okay, those would be diurnal. Oh, not with a T. Not diurnet. Darn it, diurnet, diurnet. Diurnal. Okay. So then, what about the shape of their beak then? Yeah, it's curved, a sharp bill. Okay, I think that's good enough for us. We don't need to say that it's curved, but it's got a sharp bill. Okay, and then how would you know that these are in the class Aves by looking at the order name on a type of word bank? How would you know that, okay, this has to be an order of birds? Because it would have this at the end. That's why we put this dashed or dotted line around them, okay? So for some reason, when these were classified, not meaning secret, classified as far as in what order they're going in. Oh, it's top secret. Shh, classified. See, you've got classified material there. We told a funny. Okay? So then, for some reason, when ornithologists decided to begin classifying these, they'd put them in this order. Falconiformes, same as kestrels, kites, eagles, okay? all of them would be, and of course, I think I said falcon, they would all be in that same order. Okay. Okay, then let's see here. Okay, downy or red-headed woodpecker. Okay. Oops, there's supposed to be an M here. Okay. And piciformes, I believe. Is that correct? Yes. And then I end up writing the whole thing anyway. What might stand out in your mind with any species of woodpecker? Something about the, okay. I think that would work, okay. How about specialized bill or beak? Specialized bill. Okay. And I think that's enough for that of the birds. The only thing we have left to do is the mammals. Okay? But there is one order of reptiles I see I forgot. If you're
Throw it in there real quick.
okay, you can do that. Let's see here. And we'll do that. What else do we have to erase if it's going to be a reptile? All of them, because it's in a different class. Okay? It's a simple one. Okay? So since we said we forgot a reptile, that means this is reptilia. Okay? And then the order would be this. What could you use as an example of an animal in the order Crocodilia? Okay? Now, you really got to be careful which one you're going to pick, because there is difference. There is a difference between them. So you need to say that right now, that I want to use an alligator or I want to use a crocodile. Okay? Why would you want to do that? Because it's in the order. You could use caimans as well, which are also in the order Crocodilia. Okay? So then with this, crocodile would be fine. What might be significant about, yes, a powerful jaw, you could say that, but sharks have a powerful jaw as well. So do bears have a powerful jaw. Sorry?
Wide opening jaw. Pretty wide.
Well, yeah, that's true, but we would want to say something about their teeth. And it's something that a lot of you had answered on your last set of papers. because we compared in a question had compare the jaws of reptiles to the jaws of mammals, and a lot of you used a crocodile as an example. When you look inside their oral cavity, what might stick out in your mind? Yes, there's lots of teeth, but
Like you,
which one of those is mammalian teeth? Which one of those is crocodilian teeth?
top one's crocodilian teeth.
We hear the top, we hear the bottom. So one's right, one's wrong.
It's top one.
Is for here? What do you think?
I don't know when I picture crocodile.
Okay, hold that thought. When we're looking at this, we want to say that they've got conical shaped teeth. Okay? And then when you get further down the line into the family and the genus of species, how would a crocodile separate or differentiate itself from an alligator? In other words, one of them has a snout pretty much like this, the other one has a snout like that, but which one's which? Who's got a rounded snout, an alligator or a crocodile?
Alligator.
Alligators have a rounded snout, so we can't put rounded snout here, so we put pointed. Okay, so we will continue with this tomorrow. We'll still have Thursday, Friday, and Monday. We'll catch up to you next time. Tune in next time. So then, if we say tune in next time, we'll start previously on our review. All right, tune in next time.